everybody, this is Kitsune Hariri, and welcome to my channel. It is MerMay, so as you can see, I have a display of most of my mermaids up here. I say most because there's a couple of them I still can't find. They're somewhere boxed up, and some are missing their accessories that prove they're mermaids. Got quite a bit of a collection going on here. I've got some early poopsies. I've got even earlier seawees, minus their babies. I don't know where they're at the moment. I've got baby born surprise. I've got a little bit of the LOL dolls, the video for which I've recently put up on these. I've also got the Na Surprise Mermaid from the original Series 1 and her remake as a small plastic doll. I've got a couple of my Barbie mermaids. Again, somewhere I've got the big light up one. Can't remember what these are called. There were mermaids and there were these. And I like these better, but this was the company that didn't keep going. What else do we have in here? I've got a few axolotls in here. And what are those called? Sea hearts. Seahorse. From Briar. And these two lovelies over here are some of the blind box dolls from Kika Goods, including the case that goes along with this one. Well, oh, and this lovely right here, she is one of the discount dolls. I don't recall if she is a Temu, an AliExpress, or a Wish, but she's one of those. Turned out to be much nicer than I expected her to be. And there's also a Calico Critters mermaid bunny. A rather unique little critter there. I think that's everybody here. I don't have my Monster High mermaid out here. She is somewhere with that Barbie mermaid and her accessories. And honestly, I don't know where their babies are, but I have had these since I was a very young child, so they could be anywhere in a box someplace. Today, we're going to add a couple of new friends. So let me get this readjusted so that you can see what's going on down on the lower part of the table, and we'll get right on that. So joining the little menagerie today, from Zuru 5 Surprise, I have a lot of axolotls, and from LOL Surprise, tweens mermaids. It's been a little bit since I got these. They've been kind of waiting their turn, just like everything has been. I've got such a backlog sitting over there. This one is Serena Fenn. She was the first one that was made available, and I absolutely adore her. And, of course, they have little sisters, but you can also get Lola Waves, Cleo Cove, and Lana Marine. And on the packaging back here, it says, I'm in between with underwater style and colorful surprises like you've never seen. Look out, world, because we mermaids are going to make a splash. These are a color change, or at least this one is. You dip her tail in cold water and she will change colors. Not doing that. Not making a mess up here, and frankly, I have other plans for this beautiful fabric, even though it's been waiting for me to do those plans for many, many years. But I'm not going to ruin it with water right now. Let's go ahead and start with opening her, and then we'll come back for the axolotl. Cute little heart-shaped sunglasses, which are actually see-through. What's this? That could be used in a project, I'm sure. There's this little headband with little flowers with heart centers at the top with beaded sides. Goodness. They certainly make it a challenge. And here we go. They really need to stop doing this. We do not need plastic tags stuck in the backs of their heads. Ugh, goodness. She's got Medusa's hair going on here. Okay, get everything off of her. Great. Now we can actually have a look at the doll. The first very noticeable thing I gotta say is she has a horrible amount of product in her hair just to make it stand out and be a wild mess. It got crushed in the packaging. Really bad box hair there. She doesn't come with a brush or a comb. But I don't think it would go through all of this stuff anyway. She's just... wow. I may actually go ahead and wash this hair and fix all of it and try to get this redone. Because it looks like she has some little curly pigtails here, which are a total mess. The back of her hair, flat and disheveled. Anyway, it's beautiful color. Just love that teal green with the white. She has her baby hairs in. They didn't do them fine. They're very chunky and cartoonish. I think they could have done this better. I get that they're printing it, but still. Otherwise, her makeup isn't bad. It is very 80s, very chunky, and she's very blushy, but I would assume she'd have a little sunburn, especially, for being a fish out of water. She does have piercings for, for earrings. She has articulated arms. Head goes side to side. She's wearing the usual plastic clothes that you see on the LOL smaller dolls. Let's see, so those come off real easy. And she does have a joint in the middle, so she can sit. And while she has a waist joint, she can't twist because of the shape of her tail. Let's see, is she bikini'd under here? Or is she just this little top? I'm not fond of rubber clothes on dolls, but I get it. This is what they do. So, no, she doesn't have anything under that. So, no painted on undies like the usual have. Her nails are painted. The same teal as her hair. She has a glossy lip, which has a slight paint flaw, but not horrible. Her tail's hard plastic. And as you can see, you can flip her fin forward and back. Forward, I assume, is the better way to stand her. Just not on here. Oh, not even really well at all. She's got a rounded tail tip right here, so that makes it a little hard to stand her up. But the thought was there, so we'll give them that. Unlike our Barbies, their tails are fixed. You can't do anything but bend them at the waist. Let's get her skirt back on. Well, that's a little difficult. The little snap doesn't want to go through. Close enough. Nice little ruffle skirt there, also made out of rubber. So here's her little headband. Behind her ponytails or in front? A picture of her? There was a picture of her. It doesn't really show. I'm going to try putting it in front. There we go. And then her sunglasses. And there she is. She's pretty cute. I'm not disappointed in her. Definitely want to do something about this hair. And she'd be a good candidate for some hand-sewn clothes. She's big enough that it can be done without, making yourself totally insane. So yeah, I would make her some little outfits or something. Maybe just a little top. But this hair, yeah, look at that. There's no product in the middle, but there's product out here on the sides, and that's nasty. That's not good at all. Anyway, she's not so bad. And that's Serena Finn. Well, did you see? The little flowers here to match her head, or her headband. Serena, will you stand the other way? No, not at all. That's her tail thingy is just too round. I'll just set her right there. Yeah, this definitely has to be made into something. Let's check out the axolotl. We have a cute little sticker with some glitter effect. 1, 2, 3 packages. And the collector's guide. There's a wrapper, a cook, game, dive, paint, care, astro, scare. Oh my goodness, I would love that one. Nap, dance, read. That one's adorable too. Fly, snacks, undertake, and sing. Love that little Halloween one. Interesting. I've got this sticker, and I don't know if that means one of them is definitely that or not. Let's start, I guess, with this. I immediately drop a piece. Just a moment. So I dropped a tiny goldfish, which tells me I'm definitely getting the guy that was on the sticker. Oh goodness, I'm just going to drop everything. There is his mask and snorkel. What is that? Oh. Kinetic sand. I could do without that. I really don't want that. So this must be my axolotl. And there he is. He is really cute. Oh, and he is articulated. His little head turns. His little arm pops off. And everything's going to the floor today, people. Everything. So be forewarned, they're not put together real well. They're just kind of snapped together. But he has a moving legs, moving arms. His tail's joined on there, but it doesn't move. He's got a gradient on his little gills. And his face paint is just a little bit smoky. No color change on him though. He is a hefty little guy. He is kind of cute. Does he stand up? Sorta. You can make him stand up. I do like that you can take the accessories off, so you can just have a cute axolotl and not have to have it themed, in case you don't like the theme. He's got holes in his gills to make his stuff stay on. And then the fish is just there. And he doesn't attach or anything, he's just a fish. Kind of like the fish that goes along with the sea hearts. It just is a fish. He is adorable, though. I do like him. Yeah, well, he's still on theme with what's going on here. I just could really do without the kinetic stand. I don't need this stuff. At least I think it is. Maybe it's sand slime or something like that. This stuff tends to get real messy real quick. So, we'll just set that aside. Hello, he ain't bad. I like him. Definitely a bit different from the other axolotls. And so there we have it, guys. That was the LOL Surprise Tweens Mermaids, Serena Finn. And the Zuru 5 Surprise, a lot axolotls. And what do we call him again? Dive. In case you didn't see that. I could see getting a few more of these. These guys are really cute. Don't particularly have to like the theme, so as that is. But anyway, guys, if you like what you see here, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget, check out Doll Yokai, where I work on some modifying and making of dolls and repairing of dolls recently as well. And I will see you next time. Hit me up on Etsy, Patreon, Discord, and also on Rumble. And thank you so very much for watching. Bye-bye.